Welcome to Smart English Stories. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more English stories. Once upon a time, there was a small town named Green Valley. Green Valley was a quiet place with kind people and happy children. The town was surrounded by tall trees and green fields. The children played in the fields every day after school. They laughed and ran around, enjoying their time together. In the middle of the town, there was an old, dark forest. The forest was called Darkwood. People in Green Valley were afraid of Darkwood. They never went near it. They said there were strange sounds and shadows in the forest. The children were told not to go near Darkwood, but they were curious. They wanted to know what was inside the forest. One day, 3 friends, Sam, Lily, and Ben, were playing near the edge of Darkwood. They heard a strange sound coming from the forest. It was a soft, whispering sound. The children stopped and listened. The sound made them feel scared, but also curious. They wanted to know where the sound was coming from. "Did you hear that?" asked Sam. "Yes," said Lily. "It sounds like someone is whispering." "But who would be in the forest?" asked Ben. "No one goes there." The friends decided to move closer to the edge of the forest. They listened carefully. The whispering sound was still there. It seemed to be calling them. The children looked at each other. They were scared, but they wanted to find out what was making the sound. The next day, Sam, Lily, and Ben made a plan. They decided to go into Darkwood and find out what was making the strange sounds. They packed their bags with snacks and flashlights. They told their parents they were going to play in the fields. The children walked to the edge of the forest. They looked at each other one last time. Then they stepped into Darkwood. The forest was dark and quiet. The trees were tall and thick, blocking out the sunlight. The children held hands and walked carefully. They did not want to get lost. As they walked deeper into the forest, the whispering sound grew louder. It seemed to be coming from all around them. The children felt scared, but they kept going. They wanted to find the source of the sound. After walking for a long time, the children came to a small clearing in the forest. In the middle of the clearing, there was a huge tree. The tree was old and twisted, with dark bark and thick branches. The whispering sound was coming from the tree. The children walked closer to the tree. They could see strange symbols carved into the bark. The symbols were glowing faintly. The children felt a chill run down their spines. They knew the tree was special. It was not an ordinary tree. Suddenly, the whispering stopped. The forest was silent. The children looked at each other, not sure what to do. Then they heard a voice. It was a deep, soft voice coming from the tree. "Welcome," said the voice. "I have been waiting for you." The children looked at the tree in shock. They could not believe what they were hearing. The voice was coming from the tree itself. They took a step back, feeling scared. "Who are you?" asked Sam. "I am the secret tree," said the voice. "I have been here for many years. I know many secrets." The children were curious. They wanted to know more about the tree and its secrets. "What secrets do you know?" asked Lily. "I know the secrets of the forest," said the tree. "I know the secrets of the town. I know your secrets too." The children felt a chill. They did not like the idea of the tree knowing their secrets. The tree began to tell its story. It told the children that it had been in the forest for hundreds of years. Many people had come to the tree, seeking its secrets. Some people came to learn, and some came to hide. The tree told the children about a man named Mr. Blackwood. Mr. Blackwood was a wicked man who lived in the town many years ago. He was cruel and unkind. He used the tree to hide his dark secrets. He did terrible things and then came to the tree to hide his guilt. One day, the townspeople found out about Mr. Blackwood's evil deeds. They chased him into the forest. He ran to the tree and begged it to save him. The tree agreed, but it took Mr. Blackwood's soul in return. Now, his soul was trapped in the tree forever. The children listened to the tree's story with wide eyes. They felt a mix of fear and sadness. They could not imagine being trapped in a tree forever. The children decided to leave the forest and go home. They were scared by the tree's story, but they were also curious. They wanted to know more. They decided to come back the next day. That night, the children had trouble sleeping. They kept thinking about the tree and its secrets. They wondered what other secrets the tree might know. They also wondered if Mr. Blackwood's soul was still in the tree, watching them. The next morning, the children met at their usual spot. They were tired, but they were determined to go back to the forest. They wanted to find out more about the tree and its secrets. The children walked back to Darkwood. They were nervous, but they were also excited. They wanted to see the tree again. They wanted to learn more about its secrets. As they walked into the forest, they heard the whispering sound again. It was soft and eerie, making them feel uneasy. They followed the sound until they reached the clearing with the secret tree. The tree was there, just as they had left it. The symbols on its bark were still glowing faintly. The children walked closer to the tree. "Welcome back," said the tree. "I knew you would return." The tree told the children that it had a new secret to share. It told them about a hidden treasure in the forest. The treasure was buried deep underground, near the roots of the tree. The treasure was said to be magical. It could grant wishes and bring happiness. The children were excited. They wanted to find the treasure. They asked the tree how to find it. "The treasure is hidden well," said the tree. "You must be brave and smart to find it. You must follow the clues and trust your instincts." The children decided to search for the treasure. They knew it would not be easy, but they were determined to find it. They wanted to see if the treasure could really grant wishes. The tree gave the children their first clue. It told them to look for a stone with a strange mark on it. The stone was hidden somewhere in the forest. The mark on the stone would guide them to the next clue. The children thanked the tree and set off into the forest. They searched carefully, looking for the stone with the strange mark. They walked for hours, but they could not find the stone. Just when they were about to give up, Lily spotted something. It was a small, round stone with a strange mark on it. The mark looked like a star. The children were excited. They had found the first clue. The children picked up the stone and examined the mark. They wondered what it meant. They turned the stone over and found a message carved into the back. The message was their second clue. "Look for the tree with the twisted branches," said the message. "There you will find the next clue." The children looked around. There were many trees in the forest, but none of them had twisted branches. They decided to keep searching. They knew they had to find the tree with the twisted branches to get to the next clue. The children walked deeper into the forest. They were tired and hungry, but they did not give up. They wanted to find the treasure. They wanted to see if it could really grant wishes. After walking for a long time, they finally found the tree with the twisted branches. The tree looked old and strange. Its branches were twisted and gnarled, making it look like it had been through many storms. The children searched the base of the tree and found a small wooden box. They opened the box and found a piece of paper inside. The paper had a message on it. It was their next clue. The children read the message on the piece of paper. It was their third clue. "Find the cave behind the waterfall," said the message. "There you will find the next clue." The children looked at each other. They knew there was a waterfall in the forest, but they had never seen a cave behind it. They decided to go to the waterfall and see if they could find the cave. The children walked to the waterfall. The sound of the rushing water was loud, but it was also calming. They looked around for the cave, but they could not see anything. Ben had an idea. He suggested they look behind the waterfall. The children carefully walked behind the falling water. They got wet, but they did not mind. They were determined to find the cave. To their surprise, they found a small opening behind the waterfall. It was hidden.